Hi all, how you doing? Right, as you can see, there's a blank screen there, but it won't be for long. This is just a follow-up to my last video I was doing about the iMac I was given, the 24-inch iMac that had everything wiped on it completely, and had to find a way to get El Capitan back on. Anyway, I've managed to do it, so let me just show you exactly to explain what I did. Alright, there we go, should boot up. There we go. Woo! Right, let's make sure it still works all right. So this is a 24-inch 2007 iMac, and it's still a functioning machine. It's quite a handy machine. It's good. It never crashes. So these Macs don't seem to crash. But I'll just explain to you what I did. Just wait for it to come up. Come on. Now what you actually got to do, let me explain the procedure what I had to do. What you need, now there's no other way around it, but there should be images on the internet for a snow leopard. You need snow leopard. If you try to use leopard, it won't work, and all the browsers are out of date anyway. But if you install snow leopard, that's the first thing you need to do. There we go, new screen, there we go, beautiful. Wow, those look like the mountains in the last part in Kashmir of Mission Impossible movie. I think it could be right. So what you need to do, you need to find an image of snow leopard, or if you're lucky enough, you can find an image of El Capitan. You can actually download El Capitan, the DMG image file, from the Apple site. I'll have to put a link on the bottom of this video so you can find out where it is. But what I actually did, I made a bootable flash disk with Snow Leopard. So I installed Snow Leopard, and the link I'm going to put on the bottom of this video will actually tell you exactly where the install DMG file is. And what it does, it upgrades Snow Leopard. Let's clear these messages here. This is private. Hang on a minute. You've got to clear. Hang on a minute. Right, so as I say, once you install Snow Leopard, shut this window down as well. Let me just prove to you I've got Snow Leopard on board. No, sorry, El Capitan. Get it right, Harvey. Let's close this down a minute. Right, go to Finder, about this Mac. Right, there we go. El Capitan. Now, I'm generally more of a PC user. I'm not really a Mac user, but I'll tell you what, I've learned a hell of a lot about Macs and how to get them all up and running if you've got an empty machine, and if you've bought one and somebody's wiped everything. But if you need any information, just leave comments in the chat there, underneath the video, whatever. Just leave me a comment and I'll see what I can do to help you. What I actually did, I made a bootable disk with an image file of Snow Leopard. I mean, if I found the El Capitan image, then I could have made a bootable disk immediately from the El Capitan. But I couldn't find it anywhere, so anyway, I installed Snow Leopard, it booted up, installed that, and then actually put El Capitan on top of it. So what you literally do, I mean, you can't drag an image file directly onto the desktop because it won't work. You can't upgrade it that way. You need to actually use the proper install.dmg files, a specially modified file, DMG file, that Apple actually produce, so you can actually do an upgrade directly from the desktop. That's how it works. So that's what I did anyway. So there we go. So straight from Snow Leopard, and that's what you saw in the last video because it had a different background on it, and this is now El Capitan. And with El Capitan, everything runs great, everything runs fantastically. You know, you can, all the browsers are up to date. You might get a little complaint, I think, what was it with Snow Leopard? I think there was this, oh no, not with El Capitan, sorry. There was a complaint with Snow Leopard with Safari running Gmail, but it actually works fine with El Capitan. So as I said, I don't think you can go any higher the Capitan. I don't know if the hardware is suitable for it, suitable for an upgrade. It probably run a little bit slow. I don't know. I've never tried anything higher than that. Like, you can install something called High Sierra. That's sort of next upgrade up, but I don't know if it'll work or not. I really don't know, and I don't really want to attempt it on this machine. That's all running fine, and I've got a little external drive that I use Time Machine, so it does continual backups. So there we go. Right, if you need any help, if you've got one of these old machines, a 2007 iMac, and you need help to reinstall any software, just let me know. Okay then, alright then, so hope you've enjoyed this, and I shall talk to you later. Bye for now.